Ignoring women is so powerful. It is the easiest way to make women obsessed with you. It is the easiest way to make women chase after you as if they are possessed. Trust me, ignoring women is extremely powerful, and every man should know the strategy of ignoring women. So you met this girl, you liked her, and of course you took her number. Now you are texting her, you are trying to meet up with her, you are trying to make her to like you. But from the way the girl is responding to you, it's almost as if she doesn't like you. It's almost as if you are disturbing her. This is where you have to bring in the elements of ignorance, the acts of ignorance, the strategy of ignorance. When you ignore women, you make yourself a scarce commodity. You raise your value in her eyes. And of course, if she really likes you, she will have no choice but to pursue you. Now, let's talk about the psychological effects of ignoring a woman. There are three effects that occur in a woman's mind when you ignore her. The first one is when you ignore a woman, it will raise your value in her eyes. She'll start seeing you as a high value man. She'll start seeing you as a guy who has many other things going on in his life. She'll start seeing you as a guy who probably has many other females chasing after you. Probably this is why you're not giving her attention like how other guys give her. As you all know, most men are simps. Most men chase after women as if they are desperate, as if they are possessed, as if they've not seen a woman in their life before. This is why these days, most of these girls have attitude problems, because guys are always in their DMs, chasing after them, validating them, making them feel like queens and princesses, which they are not. So when you chase women desperately, you even add to their egos. But when you act as if you don't really care, when you ignore them, when you start acting as if you are a king, they'll be like, this girl is not chasing me desperately like how other guys chase me. What is so special about it? You raise your value in their eyes. They'll be like, okay, probably this guy has many other girls in his DM. Probably he's the kind of guy that easily gets women. These things will make her find you more attractive. Unlike when you're always in her DM 247, begging for attention. Now, the second psychological effect that occurs in a woman's mind when you ignore her is you make yourself more mysterious and scarce. Women always prefer guys who they can't have. If a woman knows that she can easily get you, if a woman knows that she can easily have you, she will not feel that much urge to want you in her life. But when a woman knows that you are a hard catch, that you're a scarce guy, you're a guy who no woman can easily have, she will feel that need, that urge to chase after you. You all know the principle of scarcity. When something is scarce, more value is placed on it and it is wanted more. But when you are too common, people will tend to ignore you. People will not value you. When you ignore a woman, you make yourself scarce automatically. And of course, you make yourself mysterious. She'll not be like, why is this guy not chasing me like other guys? Let me find out what this guy is up to. Let me know who this guy really is. Why is he acting as if he's so special? Let me know who this guy is. This is how you stick yourself into a woman's mind. This is how you make a woman to be thinking about you constantly. Probably when she texts other guys, within 1 minute or 2 minutes, they'll reply to her because they are desperately chasing after her. But when she texts you, you ignore her for a whole day. She will come to her WhatsApp and check. If not, still replied her. 1 day, 2 days, she'll be like, what's this guy? What's even wrong with this guy? Why is he not responding to my text? You are now the one making her obsessed with you. Whereas other men are obsessed with her. But now she's obsessed with you because you've applied the element of ignorance. When you ignore women, it drives them crazy because most women are used to men giving them attention free of charge. They are used to men validating them. They are used to men running around them. Now you are the one that is now doing it, and she's now the one obsessed with you. This is the power of ignoring women. Now, the third effect that occurs when you ignore a woman is you know if she likes you or not. The easiest way to know if a woman likes you is during that initial phase. When you give her your attention, because it's always advised that you pursue a woman a little bit before you start ignoring her. Because if you don't pursue her and at least make her to know the kind of person you are, ignoring her has no effect on her because she doesn't know you. But when you chase her temporarily. Probably you took her number today, and then within 1 or 2 weeks, you give her constant attention. She likes, and you converse with her. Probably she gets comfortable with you, and now you take away that attention. When you take it away, this is the point where you can easily tell if this woman likes you or not. Because at this point, if she pursues you, if she's not the one that is chasing your attention, that means she likes you. Or if she also ignores you too, you ignore that she ignored you, then she doesn't like you, which makes your job easier, because it's of no use chasing after a woman who doesn't like you. But now you've ignored her, she has ignored you. That means she doesn't like you. That means it's time to abort mission. It's time to end things with her and go and look for someone else. But when she pursues you, you're not like, you can now be sure that this woman likes me. And of course, I can now give her a little bit of my attention. That's how you know if a woman likes you or not. Now, let's talk about the best ways to utilize this arts of ignoring women. Because of course, if you use it anyhow, it's going to make these women to lose interest in you. Number one way to use it, use it in a way that will make a woman obsessed with you, is make a woman to find you attractive, make a woman to like you, make her to get comfortable around you, make her addicted to you. Then of course, reduce your level of attention towards her, and she will pursue you aggressively. If you want women to go crazy about you, make them to like you, make them comfortable with you, make them enjoy talking with you, make them attached to you. Now, how do you make a woman attached to you? Spend a lot of time with her, learn about the things she likes, and of course, start doing those things. Study your woman, know the kind of things she doesn't like and the kind of things she likes. Whatever she likes, be doing it. Now, I will always advise you guys to only do this when you like a girl, when you truly like a girl. Don't just go out there and like deep down, you know that you don't like this girl. You know that you don't want anything serious with her, and you are trying to make her to like you. You are trying to make her to become attached to you, when you know that this thing is not going to head anywhere. Only do these things for the kind of girls that you like and that you want to have a serious relationship with. Because it makes no sense that you don't like a girl and you've now made her to become obsessed with you. That's hardcore manipulation. That's you being evil. Only do this when you like a girl. Make her to like you, and of course, take away that attention from her. At the initial phase, at the initial stage, be giving this girl a lot of attention. But after a time, take it away. It's always advised that you make a girl to also pursue you. It's not you as the man that should always be pursuing a woman. Sometimes make a woman to pursue you too. You will enjoy having that woman in your life. When a woman likes you more, when a woman is more obsessed with you than you are obsessed with her, you will enjoy being with women. So make her to pursue you. How do you do this? Make her to like you. Make her to become comfortable with you. Make her to enjoy having you around her. And of course, reduce the attention you give her. And she will have no choice but to pursue you because she likes you. She will always be chasing for your attention because she's now so used to that attention. She now enjoys it so much to the point that she cannot do without it. This is the first way to properly utilize the power of ignoring a woman. If you ignore a woman who is not addicted to your attention, it makes no sense because she will not pursue you. She doesn't like you. She doesn't like your attention. So what's she going to gain by pursuing you? Absolutely nothing. So only do this thing for women. So only ignore a woman when you are sure that she likes you and she will chase you. Now, the second way to properly utilize the power of ignoring women is when they misbehave, start ignoring them. If a woman likes you and she likes the attention you give her, she likes your company, she loves it when two of you are talking, when you are giving her attention, and she misbehaves or she starts misbehaving, the easiest way to make her to change that bad behavior is ignore her. Because if a woman likes you, she doesn't want to lose your attention. She doesn't want you to stop talking to her. So you can easily utilize this to change her or to make her change. So if that your girlfriend who likes you is misbehaving, when you ignore her and you tell her, babe, the reason why I'm ignoring you is because of this your bad behavior, she'll be forced to change because she doesn't want to lose you. She doesn't want to lose the attention you give to her because she's addicted to it. So this is the second way to properly utilize the power of ignoring women. They cannot stand it. Women love attention so much. So if a woman likes the attention you give her, she will change. she will change just so that you can continue giving her that attention you give her. Now, let's talk about how to master the act of ignoring women. One of the reasons why most men are with women who don't behave well is because they tolerate a lot of nonsense from these girls, simply because they can't stand the thought of losing these women. When the easiest way to even make these women to change their bad behavior is to ignore them. Now, if you want to become comfortable ignoring women, if you want to master the act of ignoring women, the first thing you have to do is you have to focus on self-improvement. Focus on building up your finances. Focus on making yourself look good physically. Prioritize self-improvement. The reason why you should prioritize self-improvement is so that you can become more attractive. When you become more attractive as a man, you can easily get women, and you can easily get comfortable ignoring women because you know that you can easily get women. When you have that, that deep knowledge of the fact that women want you, that you can easily attract women, you will not stand bad behaviors from women. You become comfortable ignoring women when they misbehave or when they start acting up, and that will make them to now be the one chasing after you or to change their bad behavior so that you cannot giving them attention again. The second way to master the act of ignoring women is become comfortable being alone. When you are comfortable being alone, when you enjoy your own company, when you've gotten to that point in your life where you don't really need validation from anybody, you are comfortable being on your own, it will make you never to be desperate in the pursuit of women. You will not be pursuing women out of desperation, because whether you get them or not, it adds no value to your life because you're already comfortable being alone. And when you are trying to attract women or trying to get women with that mentality, women will find you more attractive. That's truth, because you are never pursuing them from a point of desperation. And when you are comfortable being alone, you can easily ignore any woman, because it makes no difference if they come into your life or not. So you can easily ignore them when they misbehave or when they start acting up. Unlike some men out there who are always desperately pursuing women. Women always play and toy around with these kind of guys because, of course, these women will notice that they are desperate. And, of course, women find this unattractive. So become comfortable being alone. Now, the third point is be busy. When you are busy, you can easily ignore any woman because you have a lot of things that are keeping your mind busy. Start that business. Learn that skill. Basically, be doing something useful with your life. When you have so many things that are occupying your mind, the last thing you want to tolerate is a woman who is behaving as if she doesn't want you, or who is behaving as if you are disturbing her. You will easily ignore her. Once you sense that energy from a woman, you will ignore her because you don't want to add more problems to your busy life. When a man is jobless, they tend to pursue women more because they have nothing going on in their life. So the only thing that will keep them busy is pursuing women. But when you have a business, when you have a career you're chasing, that will keep you busy. And that will make it easy for you to easily ignore any woman. So you have to do these three things if you really want to master the act of ignoring women. Focus on self-improvement. Become comfortable being alone. And, of course, get busy with your life.